Hi everybody, I'm Laura. Welcome back. Whoops. I have my findings tray on my seat and I went to sit down and there it was. Imagine that. Okay. I have a dilemma. I need to do something. I don't know what to do. Have you ever been in a funk and you don't know what to make? That's kind of where I'm at. These boxes are beautiful. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know what's going on with me. This I'm just going to put on a chain. That's not video worthy unless I put it with something else. I guess we could just, make make a hodgepodge video where we put those on earrings. That's kind of where I'm going with those. Again, earrings. I just don't want to make crap video, but I also don't feel overly well, so I don't want to be out here forever and amen doing God only knows. You know what I'm saying? We have these pretty lotus, but I think I did a pair of earrings like that already. Have you ever been in this position where you just, feel like junk? What do we got in here that we can put with that? And yes, I said I feel like junk, and I do. I feel like junk. I know that these are going to be earrings. This is going to be on a necklace. I really don't want to put a whole lot of beads with it, but I do want to string it. I do want to put, oh my God, I have you at such an odd angle, guys. You're like tipped really weird. I'm so sorry. They go like this and you dangle something from them. Maybe I'll use them and dangle the tulips from them. We could do that. Let's get them out. Or we could dangle these little guys from them. I'm sure, I don't know. I haven't been watching other people's videos, so I don't know what other people are doing. I have gotten rid of so many other content creators since I got accused of copying people. And stealing their content. So, yeah. If I don't watch other people, I can't steal their content. I still watch Jody, and Misty Moon, and who else do I watch? Not very many, honestly. Let's see. You know what? I really am not feeling this. I'm just not feeling it, guys. I'm not feeling any of it. I just am not. Maybe I just want to string something. Do I just want to string something? Maybe that's what I need to do today. Just string something. These I cannot get into. I just want something easy to string. Like I said, that's going on a necklace. Just chain. Do I have any of that chain left? If I do, it's probably in a spot off to the side. Let me see what I can find. to just make a simple stringing project. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a plan. I've taken all these out of, this is out of the December box, and these are out of the March box. So I'm working out of a combination of boxes. And this is reclaimed chain from where I tore apart jewelry recently. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making some dangles with a few of these. And with this reclaimed chain, I think I have like some links that are the same length already cut. I want to check them. These are the same. I think these two might be the same. I'll have to take all the... No, this one's really long, which I think would be perfect for what I'm envisioning. But this one is different. This one is different. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish taking these findings off. This is simply a head pin. I'm going to take that off. And I am going to cut another piece, and this is all the same chain, that length, another piece this length, first I want to make sure these aren't all the same length here. I think they're different. I will count links though, because they are definitely... Do I have a pin right here? I do. Let's just do this. It'll be easier and quicker. These two are the same length. This one is, oh my gosh, only like 2 links longer. So this one is quite a bit shorter. So I have to think about that. These two are fine. I might take a link off from each of those, or 2 links off, and then a link off from that one. This one is really long though for what I want. Yeah, he's really long. But not really. Not if I want him as a center. So I am going to not reuse that. Actually, it's a really good jump ring. I figured it would be, you know, really like kind of not in good, you know, it would be weak, but it wasn't. So I'm going to go ahead and open that one too and get them off. All right, there's my really long piece. So what I want to do is just take, to make this look better, I'm going to take 2 links off this. And that's fine. This is just scrap chain. I'm not worried about it. Well, I know I cut it. So let's get those links out of here. So that one's ready. Take 2 links off from this one. Come on. Honestly, there we go. So now we have this size, my long one, my medium one, which I wanted to cut a couple links off from it also. Probably about to there. I'm thinking. Because I have to recut that. Well, it's about the same size as that one now, isn't it? Almost one link off. Oh my goodness, that's funny. How is that? How am I compared to my long one now? So this is the dilemma that you have to go through when you're creating jewelry is, you know, how are things going to lay when you're doing this? And I'm going to lay them like that. I may want to take one link off that just to give it, I don't know, they're not going to be next to each other, but I do want them to definitely have a definite, you know, difference in size. I'm going to take 3 links off from this one. And I have some that I need to make mates for. So this is my longest one. It goes in the middle. These are the 2 that I have 2 of, if I'm correct. I need to make one this size, which I have to count my links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 links. So I'm just going to open. I know this jump ring opens. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we'll cut that link right there. If I can get in there and cut it. Come on. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Okay. There's my 2 short ones. And I still think this one needs to have a link off from it, but just gonna take 1 link off. Okay. Now let's count these links. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And do the same. I said this was going to be an easy project. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I'm going to hold it off to the side. All right, and there's those two. I am going to create some do I have any? I try to keep my ball head pins right here. I want to use ball head pins. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to use these little crystals. And I'm going to create, oh, they're really bendy. So we're going to create wrap loops. And when you do this, you want to make sure, if you're going to put them directly on the chain, not to forget to do that step. So these are really small crystals. So I'm going to come up just a hair, give myself a little bit of room. I'm terrible at wrapping. So we're going to bend back around the thing like that. Move our pliers into the loop we made. Bring our, it's hard when the crystal is so small. Bring it around like that. We made kind of like a little P. I'm going to pick up my chain and I'm going to put it come on, little dude. I'll have to open it. I didn't open it up. You want to open your loop up so your chain can get in there. Like that. And then I am going to take a hold of this, close my loop back. This is really fine head pin. And I'm going to straighten my pin up a little bit so it makes a prettier loop. Right now it looks like a 9 or a P. I'm going to put my things in there and make it look more like a head pin should. Maybe you want to make it a little bit smaller and then make it look like a P. Get my chain back up in there where it belongs. Get a hold of my loop and I'm going to wrap around. These are really thin, so I don't really need my pliers. And I'm going to wrap it just a couple of times. Like I said, this is really, really thin head pin, probably a 24 gauge, judging by how easy that wire goes. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to come in here. Make sure you only clip the wire you wrapped. Otherwise, you'll be very upset with yourself. And you'll have to rewrap it. Now I have a little bit sticking up, I thought. Yes, right there. And I'm going to take my pliers and kind of lay that down. A little bit more. I make really messy wraps. So there is one. I'm going to finish doing that and I'll bring you right back. Okay, I'm going to do the very last one with you so you can see it. Now that I'm a little better with it. So like I said, I think these are like, I don't know, 24 gauge. I don't think these exact ones are on Beadbox Bargains anymore. So again, we're going to put it on the pin, put my pliers way towards the bottom, and you can go to the back or the front. we'll go to the front, rotate our, well, pull our thing all the way around, rotate to the front, pull it around, and then I'm going to kind of pull my thing out. Well, that's not very much. It's kind of like a head looking thing. And I need to bring it closer so you can kind of pull it down and then twist it back to make it have that little, you know, like it's supposed to look. And then I'm going to open it. So we can get our chain in there. Then we put our chain on through our little loopy thing. We're going to close it. I'm going to get a hold of it right there. And this is so light of a metal. I'm just going to, the gauge is light. I'm just going to give it a couple wraps with my fingers. Get a hold of that. Come in here with my cutters. Give it a clip. And then I'm going to find my little end. And do not crush your crystal. Give that end a little press down so it doesn't grab the clothes. Oops, I had one more to do, that tiny little one. How did I miss that? That's okay. We'll get her done real quick. You must have been kind of caught up with that other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that was short one. I'd have been like, what did I do wrong? Yep, I'd have been wondering where it was. For sure. Like I said, my wraps are messy. My loops are messy. You don't have to be a perfectionist. You know, you can, you know, be more organic with your jewelry. You don't have to be, you know, get that out of there. Lay my little end down. I just felt it, so I know he's sticking up. Right there he is. Okay, now I have them all. Let's get our little bits out of here. Okay, now we can start stringing. Put them back in their little spot in the tray. And I am using my blue. I want to get this done before Softflex comes on at 5 o'clock. Because I want to order some Softflex. So I'm going to cut off about 14 inches because this is going to be kind of up on the chest more. So I don't need it to be too long. So I'm cutting off roughly, actually about 16 inches. So, and then I have chain for the rest of it. So we have our, yeah, it's about 16 inches. And I'm going to clip one end so I don't forget. And I'm putting my very long one, we're going to lay them out in order off to the side so that we can see what we have going on. And I have an extra one. Oh no, that's right, that's right, that's right. There we go. I want my middle one on. We're putting that on first, and we're putting it right directly onto the chain. And I am debating on whether I want to use clear crystals or not. So we are going to just open this. These aren't really clear. They're kind of and they do kind of fit in with the theme. So, well, I don't think I want them right in the middle though. I do think I want to start with the small ones. Let's go ahead and pick up 2 small ones. So that they're like that. And then we are going to go with 1 on each side of these bigger ones. And then I think we're going to go with the next size larger. 1 on each side. I like that. I think they're spaced perfectly. And then we will go 1 more large one and a small one on either side. And then the next size in length of chain. Do the same on the other side. I'm just flipping it over because I am right-handed and it's easier to work with the right hand. So this should lay basically on the chest. Oh yeah, I like the way that's hanging. So let's go small crystal. I have heifer hair, sorry guys. This crystal. The shortest chain. And then do the same on the side. Small crystal. Large crystal. Come on. Shorter chain. So this is what we've got so far. Of course, this one wants to tangle, wrap around the necklace, but we'll lay it all out here. There we go. I like that. I think it's very pretty. And then we can go into just stringing and incorporating these clearer crystals in, I think. I don't know, we may not need them, so let's go ahead and do, go into these, one of these, and then I think we need to go into like a series of possibly 3. And then maybe 1 of these. Whoops, I flung it. It's like, I don't want to be on there with them. What are you doing? And 1. Let's see how that looks. I kind of like it with the blue from the wire. It looks really nice. Let's go ahead and do that. So I have to finish off where I put the wire on, or the last chain on, so I have to put on my crystal, my blue, If I can find the hole. And then the 3 crystals. Whoops, 3, a blue, a white, a blue, I like that. Now I think we're going to go back into a small one, a blue, a small one, and a blue. Whoops, come on. I know they've got holes in them, guys. I like that. And then we're going to go into 3 crystals again. 1, 2, 3. Blue. Get some more of these off. White. Blue. And then I think we're going to go blue, blue, blue. I'm going to clip that off and get the other side caught up. So after these right here, I put a small crystal, blue crystal. I'm just going to pick it up. I thought it would be quicker. Small crystal, bicone, crystal, then I did 3 bicones, 1, come on, 2, 3, then we're going to go blue, white, blue. I don't mind getting bicones, but when they're sharp, I don't like those. The last box that we got this month, or was it last month? Either way, they were like really, and I know I have problems with textures. They felt very sharp to me. So now we're going to go into, I think I want to do a blue and a crystal. And I want to do something a little different. A blue, blue, blue. And then let's do 3 crystals and call it the end of the necklace. 2, 3. I like that. I think that these kind of opaque crystals really added a dimension to the necklace. And I think I don't know, we might want to go a little bit farther, but we'll see when we catch up on this side. So from here, I added a blue. Oh my goodness, why can't I find the hole? 3 crystals. 1, 2, 3. And then a blue. Am I doing this right? I am here. 3. No. Let me bring it up. Here's my first set of white, my second set of white. I needed 3 blue. Oh my goodness. I bet y'all were like hollering, no, no, no. There's those 3. That. 1, 2, 3. Now 3 crystals. 1. Come on, little dude. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to clip this end and see where we're at. I think we want to do one more blue. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's do 3 more blue. And 3 more crystals, or bicones. I know they're all blue, guys. I know somebody's probably going to say something in the comments or, you know, be thinking it, but all right. So we want 1, whoops, 2. I have a bunch of wire under the other clip, guys, if you're wondering. Oh, good Lord. 1, 2, 3. All right, now I'm going to clip it. Ow! And I clipped my fingers. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't have silver out. I put it all away. Let me get my silver findings and I'll be right back. Okay, I got my 2 clamshells and I have crimp tubes right here. I've learned to keep like little things like my crimp tubes right here, but I did not have clamshells setting here. So I'm going to put a clamshell on, up through the bottom, out through the mouth, and we're going to put a crimp tube on the very tip cap end of this wire. I actually cut this really close to the size I needed, which is amazing. Now we're going to crush it. Now we want to make sure you see that space in there. We want to crush that down. We don't want to see space around that wire. So I am making sure that that is crimped around that wire or that's going to give. So we're going to pull up, give it a tug test. It's now on there snug. We're going to close that. I want to make sure it's closed gently and then squash it. I'm going to let this all slide. Now look, I got plenty of wire. This side, we're going to open our clamshell. Ta-da! And up through the bottom, out through the mouth. And on this side, we're going to let our crimp tube, slide all the way down into our clamshell. We're going to kind of wrap our necklace around in a circle. I'm going to use my clamp thingy to hold it in place. And I'm going to give it just a little bit of push to make sure there's no empty spaces. And I'm going to squash. I'm going to make sure I squash all the way across. Take a hold of my necklace, and I'm going to make sure that there are no spaces around the wire. And so that it doesn't come off. This is 7 strand from Bargain Bead Box, and I just want to make sure that it's going to hold nice and steady. So clip the extra wire, line up my crimp tube, crimp tube inside there with my clamshell, give it a little hug, squeeze that shut, and this is ready for the chain. Now I did put this around my neck, and it is a pretty good fit. I do not need to cut anything off this chain. The only thing I need to do is take those off because they've been opened and closed, and I don't know how sturdy of a jump ring they're going to be. We can test them. I don't know, they feel pretty strong, so maybe I will reuse them. Because that is really sturdy. I don't know where I got these jump rings. I don't remember what piece of jewelry this would have come off from. So we're going to close it up. Yeah, that's a pretty good strong jump ring I have on here. Make sure it's tight and closed all the way. And then I'll do the same with the other way. This piece of chain is all set to go with an extender. I'm loving that. And I just need to get that little piece there off. I just gotta find where it comes open at. There we are. Get a hold of that. And reusing my chain, that way I am not wasting what I took off the jewelry that had not sold for quite a while, or, you know, didn't pique anybody's fancy. So, you know, no sense in it going to waste. It's good chain, and it was the perfect size. Put my other side on, close it up, get that up in there nice and good. Perfect. And let me clear away my beads. All right, so we are back, and I think it's very lovely. I like the way it hangs. I like the way it lays. Very nice fringe made with chain and crystals on the very end. Let me lay it out here properly. Get a hold of that chain and get it to come down in here so you can see it. And we have a, I do need to put a little thing on the end. What do we got we can put on the end? I was hoping I had something right here, but for right now I'll just take that off. There's no need to have a jump ring on there, and at a later date I will put some kind of little charm or something on there, because I don't have a little charm. What have I got here for charms? Nothing really that I want to put on there. I have owls and leaves and butterflies. Butterflies too big. I don't really have a charm that would work, because the owl charm is way too big. That is way too big. Oh, we could put just a bead. Let's do that. Let me get a hold of my, where it's open. And you can do this with seed beads, with anything like that. I'm gonna open it. Good grief, I'd like to know where I got these from. And we're gonna put a 3.2 millimeter, hopefully. Get a hold of that. We'll drop it right on. Okay, well that went on the floor. I'm gonna try it again. Let me take it off. And I may not bother with it. Oh my goodness, guys. And I said I was done. No, why couldn't it go on that easy before? There we are. Put a little metal spacer bead on the end. And close it up. There we go. Now that makes it look more finished. I'm happier now. There we go, guys. I think it looks lovely. I love the fringe. I love the little blue bicones on the end. I know people hate getting bicones in their boxes, but I think they make a lovely addition to the jewelry that you make. You know, you can do so many things with a bicone. So there you are. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you have a most wonderful day. Bye, guys.